I'm Richard, Sustainable Honeybee Program. What we have is an 8-frame hive that has a box on it that has no frames in it. And therefore we know that all the comb that's in the top box is attached to the inner cover. We have a table here, we have quiet cloths here that we use at Sustainable Honeybee to keep the bees quiet while we're in the hives. What we're going to do is cut out sections of the comb, and we are going to place them inside of here. We will lay it on the quiet cloth. We will set this over top of it. We will cut it out, and we will use these rubber bands to attach the comb to the frame and then put the frame back into the box. So I've removed the top. I have 2 empty boxes over here, 8-frame boxes. I know that the comb is attached to this inner cover. So to keep the bees as quiet as possible and not to disturb anything, I'm going to take the inner cover off, set it in this box where the comb should be freestanding, and then I'll work with it over there. That will give me the opportunity to cover up the hive with a quiet cloth so that minimal disturbance to the bees. So I want to get this piece out because I want to be able to have the frames just set right in here. I'm gonna have to put some gloves on. These in my jacket. See the comb? Just like that, we're going to save all the... It's all full of larvae and eggs and brood. Today is the 5th day of September 2022, and Labor Day. And we want to save as much of the labor that these bees have put forth. Let this lay flat. This has got to get trimmed before we can put any rubber bands on it. It's very essential that we get this to be lined up the best we can be so that the frames go in together. They'll either fix it or they'll abandon the part that I squish with my thumbs. The rubber bands are after the comb is attached to the frame, which they'll be working on right away because they know that there's something up. The bees will chew the rubber band and take them out of the hive because it's a foreign matter that they don't want. So do we have that frame, Jerry, that is empty? I want them to bring in this pollen, and they'll put the pollen in the front. As these hives face southeast, south, and then all this brood that we're saving and eggs and larvae that we're saving will have something to eat as they move it up. Folks, I'll try to cut this right at the edge, just a little bit above the edge, so that when I get it to go into the frame, I've got to use my tool as opposed to it dropping down in it. So we have some friction on the comb and the wood to help hold the comb in there. Okay. I'm putting this in the middle because it has the most brood. Now we gotta check this for the queen, just to make sure no frames in a box. We're missing one frame. This is the solution. Cut the comb out in its entirety, the best you possibly can, and put it inside of a empty frame with rubber bands. And thank you for participating with Sustainable Honeybee Program.